Your brain is the control center of your body, but just like any muscle, it needs exercise and care to stay sharp and active. In this video, we'll share simple yet powerful tips to keep your brain in top condition. You know that feeling you get after a great workout? Your body feels energized, your mood lifts, and you feel mentally sharper. Exercise increases blood flow to your brain, boosting memory, focus, and creativity. Even moderate exercise, like a brisk walk, can make a world of difference. Exercise stimulates brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, promoting neurogenesis. So put on your walking shoes, crank up the music, and get moving. Your brain will thank you for it. When it comes to brain health, we often focus on mental exercises and stimulation. But what we put into our bodies, the fuel that powers our brains, is just as crucial. Just like a car can't run on empty, our brains need the right nutrients to function optimally. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. To keep it running smoothly and efficiently, you wouldn't fill it with low-quality fuel, would you? The same principle applies to our brains. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats provides the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that our brains crave. Let's break it down. Antioxidants, found abundantly in colorful fruits and vegetables, act like guardians, protecting brain cells from damage caused by free radicals, those harmful molecules that contribute to aging and disease. Omega-3 fatty acids, abundant in fatty fish like salmon, are like building blocks for brain cells, supporting their structure and function. In fact, studies have linked omega-3s to improved memory and cognitive performance. And don't underestimate the power of hydration. Our brains are about 80% water, and even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function. So, keep a water bottle handy throughout the day and sip on water regularly. Now, just as important as what to eat is what to limit. Processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive saturated and trans fats can have detrimental effects on brain health. Think of them as the low-quality fuel that can clog up your brain's engine. Chapter 3. Never stop learning, challenge your mind, expand your horizons. Our brains are wired for learning and exploration. It's in their very nature to seek out new information, make connections, and expand their horizons. And just like a muscle that grows stronger with regular exercise, our brains thrive on mental stimulation and challenge. Think back to when you were a child. Everything was new and exciting, and your brain was like a sponge, soaking up information at an incredible rate. As we age, it's easy to fall into routines and become set in our ways. But the good news is that our brains retain their plasticity, their ability to change and adapt throughout our lives. So, how do we keep our minds sharp and agile as we get older? The key is to embrace lifelong learning. It's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, openness, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. Now, this doesn't mean you need to enroll in a PhD program or become a master chess player. Learning can take on many forms, and it should be enjoyable. Pick up a new hobby that sparks your interest, whether it's painting, photography, gardening, or playing a musical instrument. The process of acquiring new skills and knowledge challenges our brains in ways that are both stimulating and rewarding. Learning a new language is like giving your brain a full workout. It involves multiple cognitive functions, including memory, attention, and problem solving. Plus, it opens up a world of cultural understanding and connection. Chapter 4. The Power of Sleep. Recharge and rejuvenate your mind. In our fast-paced world, sleep is often seen as a luxury, something to be squeezed in if time allows. But here's the truth. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity, just as vital to our health and well-being as food, water, and exercise. And when it comes to brain health, sleep is nothing short of a superpower. Think of sleep as the ultimate reset button for your brain. During sleep, our brains go to work, consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and repairing damage that accumulates throughout the day. It's like a nightly maintenance crew coming in to clean, organize, and recharge our brains for the day ahead. When we don't get enough sleep, our cognitive function takes a hit. We feel groggy and sluggish, our concentration wanes, our memory falters, and our decision-making skills become impaired. It's like trying to run a marathon on very little sleep. It's simply not sustainable. So how much sleep do we really need? While it varies slightly from person to person, most adults need around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. And I emphasize quality sleep because it's not just about the quantity of hours we log, but also the quality of our sleep that matters. To create a sleep-conducive environment, make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. The blue light emitted from electronic devices can interfere with our sleep-wake cycle, so make it a habit to disconnect from screens at least an hour before bed. Instead, read a book, take a warm bath, or practice relaxation techniques to wind down before sleep. Chapter 5. The Brain-Boosting Power of Connection, Nurturing Social Bonds for Optimal Brain Health. As human beings, we are wired for connection. From the moment we're born, we seek out social bonds and thrive in the company of others. And while we often associate social interaction with emotional well-being, it turns out that having strong social connections is incredibly beneficial for our brains as well. Think of it this way: our brains are like social butterflies, constantly seeking out interaction and stimulation from others. When we engage in meaningful conversations, share experiences, and connect with loved ones, our brains come alive with activity. Social interaction helps to strengthen neural pathways, keeping our brains sharp and agile. It challenges us to see things from different perspectives, expands our understanding of the world, and keeps us mentally engaged. In fact, studies have shown that people with active social lives tend to have better cognitive function and a lower risk of cognitive decline as they age. Social connection also acts as a powerful buffer against stress. When we feel supported and connected to others, we're better equipped to cope with life's challenges, which in turn protects our brains from the damaging effects of chronic stress. So how do we nurture strong social connections? Make time for face-to-face interactions with loved ones. Put down your phone, step away from screens, and engage in meaningful conversations. Join a club or group that aligns with your interests, volunteer in your community, or simply reach out to a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while. A sharp and healthy brain leads to a happier and more productive life. Start practicing these tips today and keep your mind in great shape. Your brain deserves the best care. Let's keep it active together. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Your support keeps us motivated to create more valuable content.